National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not explicitly define fixture wires. However, based on the context of Article 240, it is generally accepted that fixture wires refer to conductors from a luminaire, meaning a lighting fixture, to a switch or outlet with the luminaires connected to the branch circuit. Let's explore the applicability of Section 240.5. Section 240.5b2 permits the use of smaller conductors for fixture wires if all of the following conditions are met. Firstly, the fixture wires are protected by the branch circuit fuse or circuit breaker. Secondly, the load is not greater than the ampacity of the fixture wires. And thirdly, the fixture wires do not extend more than 6 feet from the luminaire. Now let's consider a scenario where power for an individual luminaire is taken at a switch from a 20 amp circuit run with 12-2 nm cable. From the switch, 14-2 nm cable is run within the wall of the building, maybe 6 feet to the individual luminaire. In this scenario, the 14-2 nm conductors from the switch to the luminaire potentially meet the conditions for 240.5b2. They are protected by the 20 amp circuit breaker on the 20 amp branch circuit. The load is a single luminaire, which is unlikely to exceed the 15 amp ampacity of the 14-2 conductors. The conductors extend less than 6 feet from the luminaire. Therefore, Section 240.5b2 may apply to this scenario. It's important to understand when exceptions to the standard conductor sizing rules are permitted. Now let's examine the applicability of Section 210.19 FR Exception 1 or 1. Section 210.19 FR covers branch circuit conductor ampacity. It generally requires that branch circuit conductors have an ampacity not less than the maximum load to be served. However, there are exceptions. Exception 1 allows for taps to individual luminaires or other equipment under certain conditions. Specifically, the tap conductors must have an ampacity of not less than 15 amps for circuits rated 20 amps or less, and the tap does not supply more than one luminaire. Exception 1 permits taps not over 18 inches long to individual luminaires regardless of the ampacity of the tap conductor. Section 210.19 for Exception 1 or 1 would likely not allow the use of 14-2 nm conductors in the example scenario because these exceptions apply to conductors that are run within or on the surface of luminaires. The 14-2 nm conductors in this case are run in the wall of the building and not within or on the surface of the luminaire itself. It is important to differentiate between conductors within a fixture and those providing power to it from a junction box or switch. To reiterate, based on the NEC, the interpretation that Section 240.5b2 allows the use of 14-2 nm conductors for the short run from the switch to the luminaire is plausible, assuming all conditions are met. The ampacity of the 14-2 cable, the length of the run, and the protection afforded by the 20 amp breaker are key factors. It's important to always consult the latest edition of the NEC and local amendments for the most accurate and up-to-date information. Always consult with a qualified electrician for specific applications. The NEC is a complex document, and proper interpretation and application are crucial for ensuring electrical safety. The definition of fixture wires is important. Fixture wires are the conductors between the termination point in the outlet box and the lamp sockets of the light fixture. These wires are internal to the fixture. In contrast, branch circuit wiring is the wiring from the panel board to the outlet box where the fixture is connected. Here's a breakdown to clarify the scenario. The 12-2 nm cable from the panel board to the switch is branch circuit wiring. The 14-2 nm cable from the switch to the luminaire is also considered branch circuit wiring, not fixture wire, because it is installed in the wall. The wires inside the luminaire connecting the 14-2 nm cable to the lamp sockets are fixture wires. As previously stated, 240.5b2 permits the use of 14-gauge fixture wire on a 20 amp circuit if the length is less than 6 feet and several other conditions are met. In this scenario, 240.5b2 could be used because the 14-2 nm cable run from the switch to the luminaire does not exceed 6 feet. The luminaire it supplies is a single luminaire, and the breaker protecting it is rated appropriately. If the 14-2 nm cable run from the switch to the luminaire were longer than 6 feet, 240.5b2 could not be used. Also, 210.19 for exception 1 or 1 would not apply because the 14-2 nm cable is installed in the wall of the building, not within or on the surface of the luminaire. Here's why that distinction matters. 210.19 addresses branch circuit conductor sizing, while 240.5b2 addresses tap conductors to luminaires. Since the 40-2 nm cable is run in the wall, it is considered part of the branch circuit, not a tap to a luminaire. When dealing with electrical code, accuracy is very important. Code interpretations can vary, so consulting with other qualified electricians or electrical inspectors can be helpful if there's any confusion. Always prioritize safety and follow the NEC when performing electrical work. When calculating voltage drop, consider the length of the entire circuit. Also remember that a single luminaire is unlikely to draw more than 15 amps on a 120-volt circuit, but that must be verified. It is important to check the wattage and voltage of the luminaire to determine the amperage. For example, a 100-watt luminaire on a 120-volt circuit will draw approximately 0.83 amps. This is calculated by dividing the wattage by the voltage. In this scenario, since the 40-2 nm cable is run in the wall and feeds a single luminaire, it is acceptable to use 240.5b2 if it is less than 6 feet. However, if the 14-2 nm cable run were to supply more than one luminaire or receptacle, 240.5b2 could not be used. The NEC aims to protect people and property from hazards arising from the use of electricity. Adhering to the code minimizes risks associated with electrical installations. It is important to use the correct wiring methods and materials for each specific application. NM cable is suitable for dry locations within walls, floors, or ceilings. The NEC provides specific guidelines for the installation and support of NM cable. Always follow these guidelines to ensure a safe and code-compliant installation. Electrical work should only be performed by qualified individuals who are familiar with the NEC and local codes. Improper electrical work can lead to fire hazards, electrical shock, and other dangers. Remember to turn off the power before working on any electrical circuits. This will help prevent electrical shock. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses, when working with electricity. Always double-check your work to ensure that all connections are tight and secure. Loose connections can cause overheating and electrical fires. In summary, the electrician's interpretation that section 240.5b2 allows the use of 14-2 nm conductors for the short run from the switch to the luminaire is correct, given that the conditions are met. Understanding the definition of fixture wires and the applicability of different sections of the NEC is crucial for safe and compliant electrical installations. If you're unsure about any aspect of electrical work, consult with a qualified electrician.